My dick breakfast and washed down with.
And we're back!
We fucking did it!
Wake the fuck up.
Oh, yeah, it's 8 in the morning right now.
8 in the morning on a Thursday.
Ooh.
All right, we're back.
Hell yeah, man.
Finally.
Dude, I've been so amped up lately. Been listening to a lot of Christopher Cross. God. Fucking sailing away. I wasn't listening to that. I was listening to Mike and the Mechanics.
All this is bad.
In the Living Years, the one about his dad dying, just feeling like a total piece of shit for a little while. And then Christopher Cross started coming on with like Ride Like the Wind. It's like, for Yacht Rock, this fucking song hits. It hits pretty fucking hard.
I didn't think we were allowed to watch to like those kinds of bands a long time ago.
Who wasn't allowed?
I thought cool people.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I think Christopher Cross's whole thing was like everybody loved him, and then when they saw him, it's like, oh.
What's the deal with him?
He's just a fucking
regular
fat white guy. Like he didn't look like a guy. Like I feel like they were looking for more like a Michael McDowell kind of fucking. Is that the guy's name? Michael McDonald, the singer.
That is a guy who's a singer.
That's the one I'm thinking. He's done stuff with Christopher Cross, but
he seems pretty cool.
He kind of looks like he might have like a little bit. Have you seen the Instagram with the guy who likes to imitate air sirens?
No.
Oh, it's good. He looks like that guy. I'll try and find a picture.
Okay.
I'm immediately making work for myself.
You need to stop with references
I
that
know.
are not widely known.
Oh, everybody knows this
Except
guy.
me.
Yeah.
Okay. You put the references up for when I watch it?
That's it, yeah. so you can get the joke later.
Okay, so I finally know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Except for the Indy 500 thing. You taught me that one.
Oh, okay. That was the Houston 500.
Thank you. Yeah. The fucking Indy 500. Yeah, the Houston 500.
Yeah.
Dude, ridiculous.
I can't believe that I had to be the one.
I never,
I'm the nasty motherfucker that taught you about this horrific gangbang.
It was insane. And, like, I know we talked about it before, but it still just blows my mind that they're, like, 300 fucking people in, and the dudes are still like, I'm about to eat that ass. Like, where is my mouth on that pussy? Like,
Jesus.
And they're like, all the dudes are coming all over her. And they're just wiping it off. It's not like she's taking a fucking shower after each one.
She should be.
Yeah, but
That
that
all
would
should
be
be in a
forever.
shower.
It should just all be in a shower. Yeah. Just like, misting fans.
Yeah,
constantly. Every once in a while, she just walks over to a fire hose, just fucking blast it off.
Oh, God.
In a different way,
Ah.
All right.
On
This
that
music
note,
is fucking going off right now.
It is.
I don't
It's
know
making
who it
me
is.
intense. Oh, God, I don't know either.
They're just right next to us. I'm going to turn these down a little more.
Okay.
Hey,
How's that?
yeah.
You can turn it up in post?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. I got my shit like real close to it. I feel like I'm peeking out.
Okay.
It's probably all of this going on as well.
What's been going on with you?
Just listening to a lot of Christopher Cross.
Oh, yeah, I had to ask you that. Here
No,
we are
it
again.
turned into a fucking like weird halfway yacht rock, and then kind of into some I guess, what was that fucking station? 101.9? You remember that shit?
Light rock?
Yeah, it was like adult contemporary. That's what they called it. And it was basically like the Dirty Dancing soundtrack, just on repeat. Just those kind of songs. And so, yeah, that's what that fucking... If you
put that in,
if you put just one song on and they just start like trying, the Spotify's algorithm tries to be like, oh yeah, this is probably something to listen to. It turns into 101.9.
Mine always is the same, and they get me wrong.
Is it four big guys?
4 big guys?
4 big guys.
What's that?
Oh. It's an amazing song.
You're going to have to put reference for that.
Yeah.
What is
No,
it?
I've played it before. It's just about getting railed out by 4 dudes.
Oh, damn it. I have a bad memory for gay songs that you show me.
I know. That's okay with me because
You get
then
to
I get
play
to show
them.
you again. Exactly. But yeah, don't worry. They're in steady rotation. I can find them easily.
Have you done anything cool?
No. Just working, man. Oh, well, I got my fucking birthday party coming up.
Yeah.
Well, this time it'll have already happened. But yeah, I want to be fucking 40.
40.
Yeah.
Is this the first time you're saying it on here?
Well, on here.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. Either way,
It's great.
dude, I immediately had a fucking midlife crisis.
What are you
Like,
gonna? You bought a Camaro immediately?
No, just started fucking breaking down.
Really?
Had extreme depression.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
The fucking wife had to like reel it back in, you know? Yeah.
You're not old.
Right, yeah. Like you've done good with your life. Don't worry. You know?
You have.
Well, yeah, I know. But that's not what depression tells you.
Yeah. Depression's like, no. Your
Like,
life sucks.
no. Look at this. Why didn't you do better?
Yeah.
What is this? You're 40 now? Ugh.
Why is this enough?
Right, that
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
That one. Why did this become enough?
Yeah.
You know?
This is way more than I expected.
That's the whole thing of it. That's
Yeah.
the whole
I had
thing of
such
it.
low expectations for my life.
I think my mom even told me that shit one
Yeah.
day. I was fucking super depressed on this shit. It's like, I just wish you could fucking see like the good things.
Yeah.
You know? Like, well, I'd fucking try, you know, but yeah, like I said, depression doesn't like to let you think about that shit.
You should, man. Like you should think about the good things though, because I heard people now say rather whenever they start to, and maybe it's before you even get depressed.
Uh-huh.
Like once a day, take time to have gratitude about your life.
Right? Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Just think about the things that you've achieved and
That's not
things
bad.
that you're constantly achieving
Right.
in the direction of your life. You know,
Yeah,
once
yeah.
a day, just take time to think about that. Then you might not have the
Do you
same.
do that?
No, no, I don't do that.
No. Ugh.
Gross, sick. Actually,
No, I'm straight.
I'm straight. That's
I
totally.
don't
not-
do those
yeah,
things. I am a man. No.
That is advice,
That
which
is,
I do not
yeah.
follow.
I give advice. I don't
Yeah,
take
yeah.
advice.
I'm an idea man.
Yeah,
really.
right.
Yeah, I can't make the things happen. Anyway, no,
I'm a planner, not a doer.
no, but
No, I'm sorry.
to be honest with you, this sounds stupid.
That whole
but-
thing? No, that sounds great.
No, but knowing that
Uh-huh.
and just having a moment to maybe instead of getting super depressed, which I haven't been lately.
That's good. Well, you
You know.
take pills for it.
That's true. So I mean, I might be having all sorts of depression just happening underneath these pills.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So
You just like chill with it, though.
yeah,
Yeah.
which is better than being depressed. So
For
like,
sure. Yeah, I'm not knocking it at all. Like, yeah, that'd be a good way to go.
Yeah.
Probably this would help if that wasn't a thing all the time.
Hangovers got
It's not
me.
all the time. But, you know,
Hangovers got me.
it's Thursdays.
But if like whenever I was hungover, I would wake up be so depressed.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah,
would
yeah.
like I was drinking this far back. I would go out and buy like a season of something on DVD.
Yeah.
And just watch
that.
like 13 episodes of something because that was before Netflix.
Oh, Gilmore
Netflix
Girls. No,
got
dude,
really
I,
good.
I have so many fucking
Yeah.
seasons of DVDs because of that shit. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, I want to watch the whole thing. I'm just going to sit here and binge shit all day long.
Yeah, 'cause
How do I do that?
I'm hungover.
Right. Yeah. No, I haven't been drinking enough lately, like past few months to be like super hungover or anything like that. Like in the morning, it's like, and then just like you get moving and take a shower. It's like it's gone, you know? So I've been trying to work on that shit, you know? But Thursdays, I'm going to have a couple beers.
So Fridays you're depressed.
Yeah. Well, I was going to be depressed anyway.
So why not feel good?
Why
on
not?
Thursday
Well,
night?
why not have a reason, you know?
That is a bummer that you're depressed lately, but like I really haven't.
It just happens every once in a while, you know?
it comes in waves.
Yeah, it's that, you know, it's things that I'm sure I should be going and talking to a therapist about, you know.
I fear therapy. I realize that now.
Right. Me too.
Like I look at therapy as like it's going to be something that it's not that something that's going to change me. It's just like really, I'm going to go pay this guy to talk. Like I talk to Earl all the time.
It's right. It's not only that; it's that you will have to do work, and that work is going to change you. It's one of those. Like it was like when you were growing up, it was fucking scary becoming a teenager. It's scary becoming a man. It's scary having a kid. It's like it's going to be another life-changing moment in you where you go and work on things that you know are problems, but didn't really understand how to work on them, and you know by working through them, you will change. What's going to change around you if you change weirdly, you know?
I think it also depends on you. Because
Right,
then
yeah.
you got the people that go to AA and like get completely involved in the
Yeah.
12-step program.
Yes.
And going there for the rest of their lives and
Right.
stuff like that. Or you've got the people that go to AA voluntarily, not the people court ordered.
Right. No,
that,
I know what you
that
mean.
would go there and maybe go there for as long as they needed it.
Right. And then take those things and just live their life.
Just you get some incentive. You know, you just like, I'm not alone. You feel those kinds of things, and that's what helps you. Not like a lifelong dedication to this thing. So like part of me is going, maybe I can go in, just have somebody to say, bounce some ideas off of, you know, really.
You totally can, though.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is it doesn't have to be forever. It can be just to talk about literally one thing. You know, it's like, hey, I have this one problem. Maybe it leads into other things that you didn't know about, but you can totally go just talk to somebody one fucking time. They don't care.
I've heard that
all these dry hands.
they try to keep you in therapy forever.
Oh yeah, is that what they told you?
They told me.
Yeah.
What I've actually listened to people talk about, and that's what I've come up with on my own, is that it's not that the therapy will never be over. It won't be like, now you've graduated, you can just not come next week.
No, you should always be working on yourself.
Why?
You just don't always have to pay somebody. Is what I'm saying. It's like it's like you were saying earlier.
Take the tools.
The person that goes in there and knows how to
right.
live a strong-willed life can take the fucking things that they were weak-willed on and incorporate into that shit. Now that's just the rest of their life.
Right.
You know? And then there's times where you need to go back and talk to them. But I did do like serious therapy one time.
I've never talked to a therapist except one time.
I did. I think for like 6 months. It was fucking great.
Was it?
Yes. And I was like teenager, so it like really helped out a lot of shit. You know, just go talk to somebody impartial.
Male or female?
Male. I think that's the other thing. I was thinking of this shit the other day. It's like I like it when I have a woman doctor, like when I'm having problems, but I like a man as a therapist, you know?
Right.
Like a doctor's a doctor. I feel like a woman is a little more tender, like with like dealing with things with you, maybe just soften the blow instead of some dude just coming through like, yeah, fucking you suck, dude, like, yeah, you're fat, get the fucking
you're just fat, just like throwing a football to himself.
The it's like time. The fucking woman doctor's like, it's probably just some water weight, you know, just fucking, you know, run a little bit. Yeah,
she'll be gentle with me.
Yeah, gentle. Yeah, but no, for the dude in the therapy thing, it's like I feel like you can understand what I'm thinking because, you know, I don't know what a woman thinks like. I know what a man thinks like. I want a man to talk to me about things that we all think about, you know. Especially for therapy. You're going there to talk about shit that you don't talk about with anybody else. Why would you talk to somebody who's never thought these thoughts?
I guess. I don't know. What a bummer.
What a fucking shit ass podcast. What a fucking what was it? This one is just called therapy session. Ugh.
I like do-it-yourself therapy that I've got going right now.
That's it. That's the name of it. Do-it-yourself therapy. That's the name of this.
That's been working for the past 30 years. So
yeah.
That's been working this good, which, you know, I don't have anything to compare it to.
Right. Yeah.
So it's the best it's ever been.
It's good to go. Yep.
It is, though. Like, I mean, to be honest with you, like, my kids help with a lot with that. Like,
dude, big time.
There's no way.
They curb a lot of my anger.
And I'm not saying that I was super suicidal or anything like that, but it's like, you know, that was always an option.
It's always.
But like, but now that I got kids, not really.
No, it's really not. I wouldn't do that shit.
Why? You know.
In fact, I knew somebody that did that, and just like, holy fuck, man, with the kids. Like, I think the kids found him.
No, they just always after that. Like, you've known a friend who's had that kind of tragedy. That's always the thing they go to whenever they're down. Would be my dad killed himself.
Oh,
or
right.
Something like that. You know what I mean? Like, or
excuses. Excuses.
It feels like it would be an excuse for their life, which would be a bummer.
It's clearly going to fuck them up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not going to be good.
Right. Which they may come out the other end fine. You know what I mean?
Maybe they'd be more resilient.
But they'd have that kind of bullshit to go like on their head for the rest of their life. And they don't deserve that. So
no.
I wouldn't do that ever.
No. It's nothing like that. Like, no, I don't feel like that. Just depressed, you know, just like sad. It's not a kill myself kind of thing at all, you know. Yeah. And like I said, it is a thing too. Like just going home to the family is like, this is way better. This makes things so much better, you know.
Yeah. Do you do homework with the kids?
Yeah.
Golly, you must lose your mind, huh?
Dude.
Lizzie, I see her. I don't do any of it, unfortunately.
Right.
And Lizzie, I can just.
Amy's always so tired, you know. So it's like, yeah, let me handle this stuff, you know.
I don't think, like. At this point, I'm so far behind on the way that everything's going.
I don't get it.
I mean?
Like, I understand. My thing that I do with it is like, I know the end answer. I don't know these graphs and the things that you're doing. I try to learn them, but like it changes so fast right now.
Right.
With her being in third grade, they're doing like multiplication, division, but then also doing like multi-step problems and word problems. And there's so many different ways to write them out. Like they did a thing the other day where it was like to get like 20 times 8 or something, you did like, or like 8 times 3, you did like 5 times 3 plus 3 times 3 is like, what the fuck is this, man? It was the answer, but like,
you know what's crazy about that though is I talked to my kids the other day, and like these little things that used to be super important in our elementary, like Christopher Columbus. My kids didn't even know who Christopher Columbus was. Like, is that the school not teaching Christopher Columbus, or is it that
I feel like by now they should know.
My kids didn't absorb that at all. You know what
maybe
I'm saying?
that one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe that one.
It just seems crazy because, like, I feel like that was a big thing to know back when when I was in elementary school, at least. Like Christopher Columbus, 1620 was the Pilgrims.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, I think they landed on Plymouth Rock in 1620.
I know that part. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think there's a rhyme for that too. Because I know there's 1492.
We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock.
First time I heard that, I was like, man, that's a pretty good fucking quote.
Was that it? Is that the real quote?
I think so.
That's Malcolm X, huh?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's Malcolm X. The only reason I say that is because in Robin Hood Men in Tights, Dave Chappelle puts on the Malcolm X glasses and says, "We didn't land on Sherwood Forest. Sherwood Forest landed on us."
Yeah, Malcolm X had some badass slogans, if that's the case, because that's pretty cool. Gotta say.
Some good slogans.
Yeah, good slogans. You got to have that if you're going to be a leader.
He was catchy. I would say he was catchy.
You got to.
He
had that. He had look. He had the name Malcolm X.
Right.
You know what
yes.
I'm saying? Like
very rememberable.
Yeah. He always had the suit on. He always had those fucking glasses. I mean, he had a thing.
He had a thing. He had a he had a brand.
He did.
He had a vibe.
He had a vibe. Motherfucker had a vibe.
Let's change the subject.
All right. I was thinking about what we talked about last episode, and this is what we're changing the subject to.
I know, right? Shit.
You're coming into a fucking frying pan on the last episode.
I didn't do that. I just saw a video of a man doing it. Also, it's not as tasty as you think it is.
Terrible.
It's
God,
not
what
good.
A gross recipe. Well, I guess it said 3 things of salt, and I guess.
It's on the back of my Pioneer pancake spots.
Jerk off in the frying pan. Pour in mix.
Get that cast iron. What's it? Scorching hot. Scorching.
Okay, what do you eat for breakfast? Not cum.
Fucking pancakes.
Do you?
No.
What do you eat normally for breakfast?
Fuck.
Or do you eat breakfast?
Yeah, I eat breakfast.
Oh, yeah? Tell me.
Usually a banana, and we get like these little tiny microwave biscuits that like have sausage or like a piece of fried chicken or something, you know, like a little chicken patty.
2 of those or 1?
2, yeah.
So it's 2 ball-shaped things and 1 banana.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dick. That's you.
I know.
I purposely did that. Yeah.
Yes. And then I drink coffee, which is basic. Like I put some creamer in it so it looks like shit. So I just wash it down with diarrhea. I eat my dick. I eat my dick breakfast and wash it down with hot diarrhea.
A banana though every day.
If we have them, yeah.
I keep getting these green ass bananas now, so I can't get a.
Well, we fucking get
a good one.
We get
off-season bananas.
Walmart delivery, so somebody else picks them out for us, and they just fucking. Ugh. I know. I don't know if it's us being close or if it's this plus this, everything.
I feel like it must be my headphones. Maybe they're cranked up too high.
No, I could hear it. So.
What the fuck were we talking about?
Is that us? What the fuck is it? That's something. What the fuck, man?
I don't know.
Let me turn this down just a little then.
Check.
Hey, that's too low. That's down. It's like when you fuck with it just a little, it gets so low in the mix.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it like that. That's good. Fuck it. All right, we're on suggestion time.
We're just skipping what we were talking about.
I don't remember what we were talking about.
Oh, good. Well, then there we go. All right, yeah.
Oh,
if you
breakfast.
Want to,
we were fucking talking
yeah.
about fucking breakfast.
Yeah,
What is with the feedback?
I don't know. I guess it's me because whenever I move the mic, I heard it.
What
But
the fuck,
I'll stay
man?
still. I eat a bowl of cereal.
What are you, one?
Yeah.
All right, go.
Yeah, I eat a bowl of cereal.
Uh-huh.
Life
What kind?
dark chocolate.
You know what fucking cereal I used to really like? I don't know. Wait, is it Life? Is Life with the fucking squares
Yeah.
with the hole in the middle? It's like a grain.
Yeah.
I love that shit. I don't eat dark chocolate. I didn't know they did that, but
Yeah.
like I used to eat that shit a bunch. It was like super sweet on its own, but like had a bunch of bran or something in it for your fiber or something. It was like
I don't think it's that good for you. Maybe it's wrong.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different thing.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is this kind of like maybe just an all right kid cereal.
What's it look like?
It's with little squares.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm
I
thinking
don't-
the same thing.
Okay.
Wait,
It's not like shredded wheat or anything like that.
no, it's
though.
nothing like that. But it looked like pressed like fucking oats. Is like the shit I was thinking of. You remember like grape nuts? It
Yeah.
looked like something like if you press that together into a square.
Nah.
Okay, then I'm gonna have to figure out what the
It
fuck
ain't
this
that.
is. It's a Life cereal. I gotta fucking figure out what
Son
the
of
fuck
a
that
bitch.
is. Right? Oh, that probably will. Yeah, that'll work out real good. Yeah.
Real good idea. I'm just not doing that. I was gonna worry about it, but I'm just not worried about it anymore.
Don't even worry.
Yeah. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Okay, you want to hear my suggestions?
I do.
All right, let's see here. All right. As creators, most people are just making old shit a new way. It feels like nothing is new. And what I mean by that
Sounds
is
just like a statement.
what I mean by that is, yeah, it is.
No, I know.
Some
Yeah.
of these are is just
Okay,
like
good.
me
Yeah,
just noticing that, we're writing songs. It's still for the most part verse, chorus, verse. You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like we're painting pictures. It's still somebody's goddamn picture. It's still a portrait. You know what I
Right,
mean?
yeah.
Like there's not a lot of new art coming out.
I think about it a lot with movies lately too. Where it's like they just remake old movies that were fine before. Don't remake like this. This sounds so fucking Facebook meme shit, but like don't remake movies that were actually good that just got panned. Like remake that good shit, or just come up with something fucking cool. Like the last cool movie I saw was this movie called Strawberry Mansion. I actually fell asleep in that fucking movie. I still liked it. Like the whole time it has this weird ambient kind of synth electro fucking song going through, but it's the entire time. It's very ambient. So it's like I'm just watching it. It's a very slow burn kind of movie. I just fucking fell asleep. I woke up and fucking finished it. It was a fucking great movie. The government taxes you for dreams. So like if you want something special in your dream, you can have it, but it'll cost you $2 or $3. Like they show like a sheep.
take
and
that.
It's like, yeah. And then they're like piping in ads, but you don't know it's fucking ads. And then
Next day, you're like buying wallets and shit like
yeah,
that.
yeah. And they don't show any of that. They just kind of show that they're doing it because this guy is like an IRS agent for dreams, and he has to go and like audit some fucking lady. She records all the dreams on like VHS, like some outdated fucking technology. So he has to go in and like review every fucking dream and audit each one. And then he starts realizing, oh yeah, if you don't tell the government about it, you have like great dreams, and fucking realize that this whole thing is a piece of shit. And yeah, it's all fake. Everything, like they're just pumping in fucking endorphins to keep you complicit.
Were you the one who sent me that thing today where it was like, what, you want to live 8 more years to just buy Amazon?
Yeah.
Something like the 8 more.
Oh, I gotta smoke a cigarette? Why? For what? What are you fucking trying to live for?
Buy Amazon more 8
Yeah,
more years
have
of your
8
life?
more years of Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Fucking enjoy yourself. Have a drink.
Okay, here we go. One of the top regrets of dying people is being afraid to be authentic with themselves or and their feelings.
Uh-huh.
Like they wish they would have been more authentic.
Yeah.
During their life. Like I wish I would have done this. I wish it would have been more of this.
Yeah.
Do you think you would feel like that no matter how real you tried to act in your life?
Yes.
Like
I feel like I'm more real than I've ever been, and I still fucking censor myself.
Right.
Like I've never been a confrontational guy, and lately it's just like, I don't like what you're doing. Here's why. I'm gonna exactly tell you to your fucking face exactly why I don't like what the fuck is going on right now. Before, just eat it, or just like distance myself from the situation. Now it's like, I like where the fuck I'm at right now, and you're fucking it up, and I don't like that. Here's why.
Right. But
at the same time, I don't do it to everybody, and it takes a lot to push me to that fucking level. So I still eat a lot of bullshit. It's still subdued, but I do more call outs,
To that point, though, I think I'm not going to regret how many fights I didn't get in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's more of a standing up for
too.
myself kind of thing, where like instead of letting somebody shit all over me, it's like, I'm not dealing with this anymore.
Also, though, just being able to realize that, like, that person, it didn't matter what they thought of me.
Right.
If they shit on me or not. Like, it'd be just like, I could walk away from this and I won't regret this at all.
I still do that a lot, but it's
I mean?
like when it affects me on my daily,
I know.
Then it comes up. And like before, like with jobs and just life and friends and this kind of thing, it's like I just fucking sucked it up, And now it's like, no, I want to keep doing this thing, and it feels like you're fucking it up, Maybe you're not, but this is how I feel. So you need to hear about it right now. Otherwise, we're going to have a fucking problem in a couple of months, and nobody's going to know why, Like, it's going to blow up on some insignificant shit that could have, if not talked through, at least you knew where I was coming from. Like, you knew my problem, It wasn't
swept under the rug.
Right. It wasn't swept under the rug, and then I yelled at you because you showed up late, or you fucking bumped into me, or you did some stupid fucking insignificant thing, and that set it off instead of just being like, hey, man, you're fucking pissing me off right now,
Yeah.
Like right now. Yeah.
All right.
But I never, ever used to be like that. Like, dude.
Okay, how about this?
Unless I got drunk.
Oh, if I got drunk for some reason,
I would all of it.
I was like I have to be a nice guy all the other times, but now I get to be this guy.
Yeah.
Drank enough to not give a fuck about how you feel. And I'll deal with that tomorrow.
Now that's just sober me.
Yeah,
and I'll deal with that tomorrow.
Yeah, sober me's really good at apologizing. This me, not so much.
Not so much. Yeah. And old me, also not so much anymore.
Dude, I've spit beer in people's face. I remember that.
Just spit in people's face.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's not cool.
All right, how about this? I don't sop anything up with a biscuit.
Why?
I don't.
You never had biscuits and gravy?
I have.
Well,
I like
then
that.
you fucking
I like
did.
that. I like that. Okay, but I'm not gonna take a biscuit and just throw it in something after I eat it.
Why not?
I don't know. That's me.
Not even toast?
Not really.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, if I have like eggs, like, because I like sunny side shit, like
Get
the
that
end,
yolk?
Yeah, fucking. So like I eat everything, and then I save like a piece of toast so I can like wipe
I
the
do
plate
dip
up.
toast in an egg.
Fuck yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so
That's
yeah.
not the. But I mean, I'm
You're
still
stopping
not.
shit up. It's bread.
I guess so. I don't know. That's just where I'm at with things.
I do feel like there are certain, like, if you get a real good biscuit, you're not gonna really be wiping the plate with it. You would have to dunk it into something, because as soon as you like swipe, it just crumbles.
Right.
And then I just eat it with a fork anyway. But yeah, I could see it like that. If you get like in the can shit, that shit stays good to go. You can bite into it and so like it'll stay a fucking biscuit. You get the made it, rolled it out kind of thing. That bitch crumbles hard.
Well, that's what I like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I wouldn't
I eat that shit
sop
separately.
up that shit though. Really?
Yeah.
No, I like it in my
unless
thing.
I ordered it with like gravy on it, and that's all
Right,
I'm
yeah.
Like,
Well, if I get biscuits, it's going in something.
Okay.
Yeah, that for me. Because I'll order, like I'm saying, I'll order the
what do you do at
eggs.
Popeyes?
I just eat the biscuits.
Okay, there's nothing to sop it up in there.
Well, yes, there is, because I get red beans and rice,
Okay,
mashed potatoes, shit like that. So I'll sop that fucking shit up with it.
all right.
But it's I don't stop it in it. It's like I eat it and then I fucking scoop to finish it off. I'll scoop it up on the biscuit.
All right. I'm still not doing it.
You don't have to.
I mean, I know you want me to, and everybody else who hears this has a problem with me for this. But
Yeah.
No, I don't. Okay, here we go. Certain food colors I can't mix. Are there anything that you see people do that grosses you out, food-wise?
Food colors you can't mix?
Yeah, like I don't
know why this sounds racist, but this sounds racist.
I don't like eggs and ketchup. Like we've talked about that before.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it's mostly just because I can't stand the way it looks.
Yellow and red
Yeah.
together? Okay.
Yeah.
And what was the question?
Are there any things that you see when people are eating that grosses you out?
This has to do with putting things together, like you have.
Like if somebody's sitting there dipping their fries in mayonnaise and ketchup mixed together, does that gross you out?
Let's see. What's a thing that fucking grosses? Motherfuckers are eating with their mouth open. That shit's
grosses me out for
disgusting
sure.
as fuck. No, other than that, just enjoy your shit.
Enjoy your food. I'm not looking.
Yeah. Right, yeah. I'm usually on my shit. I don't know if I could think of it. Would just be kind of in the moment kind of thing. Like, oh, what are you doing? That kind of shit. Like that one video. Did you see the fucking video?
The guy who almost pukes whenever he's looking at stuff?
No. The fucking
me.
one. Yeah. I now going off of that. They have this other guy who does food challenges, and it's always somebody in the Instagram goes I bet you can't fucking do this. And it's like, you know who the fuck I am? Oh, I can do this. He's British. He pukes immediately. He pukes before he puts the stuff in. He eats all the fucking it's to the point now where he's gotten famous with it, and the comments are just can you just eat something without fucking puking? What the whole fucking
Are you just
thing
going to
is
do this forever?
It's just
Yeah.
puking. He ate chili peppers and puked immediately. How? How do you fucking puke with that, man? Looks at things and pukes.
Can't puke with a chili pepper.
He did. The pepper flakes. You put on a pizza, he poured a tablespoon of it, and then ate it. As soon as he put it in his fucking mouth, he started puking.
He's
dude,
got a sensitivity.
He's got something going on, but it's at the same time, dude, you puke that much, it fucks your throat up. You get the acid reflux. That fucks your fucking... Stop doing this, man. It's not... I like watching people puke, but I watch... they had this guy,
I like watching people puke.
I love it, actually.
Yeah, I know.
It's fucking hilarious.
I forgot
to me.
until right now.
It's hilarious to me. They had this guy, the LA Beast, and he doesn't do it a lot anymore because it started fucking hurting him. But yes, he would puke, but it would be after he drank 3 gallons of milk. Or the one time he was sat in one of those inversion tables and ate. Oh, this one was disgusting. He fucking ate 3 dozen fucking raw eggs, puked it into a fucking skillet, and then ate the omelet.
Okay, I'm moving on.
Sure.
That's going to gross me out.
We don't have to watch it. I'm not going to put it on. It's there is a reason for this man to puke. Eating a tablespoon of chili flakes, that ain't it. What the fuck, man? What were we talking about with the embarrassment? What was the thing before this, though?
Foods that I didn't mix together.
Yeah, no, we were talking about something else. I'd seen a fucking video. Either way, it's past it now. It doesn't make any more sense after we talked about all the puking. Well, I talked about all the puking.
All right. Do you have a fire pit?
I do, yes. We bought one, and in fact, with the last storm, a bunch of fucking big limbs came out, so we fucking chopped them down, and we got some wood. Might burn it up at the party.
Cool.
But yeah, we just got the little fucking black pit.
It's got the little top that goes over it.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it a lot. I think we did s'mores on it a couple years ago. We didn't do anything last year because I don't think we were really taking care of the backyard like we needed to, So
Yeah. You fall off.
Yeah. Well, we let the fucking dog out there. It's the lawn's mowed. I didn't pick up the shit, it's mowed over it.
That's how everyone does it.
Well, when I was growing
That's
up,
what scumbags do, actually.
it's what scumbags do.
That's what I do.
When I was growing up, it's what I do.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, though, it was like I had to pick up all the dog shit in the yard, and then I mowed the fucking lawn. You know?
Oh, yeah. That would be the
it
case
sucked
at my parents'
so
house.
much.
I'm glad.
That's what I'm saying. It was my
Yeah.
parents.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was good because then you could go out and just fucking play all day. You don't have to worry about stepping in dog shit, falling in dog shit. You know.
It's true.
Well, I mean, you miss a couple, obviously, because it's fucking, yeah.
We had such a big, we had a lot of property
Right.
behind us, so you'd never step in dog shit. The dog apparently would shit
Right,
way
just
the fuck
going,
out.
yeah, no fucking, it's not there.
Okay, hangover cures.
Hangover cures. This is what I do immediately. Wake up. Coffee, ibuprofen, Tums. Something like that. Then immediately start doing things. Don't sit down. Don't fucking sit there in your shit. Start getting things going. Get some coffee in you. Fucking get going. After that, shower. You know, after you've done a couple of things. And then, you know, if you got some time, jerk off.
Yeah,
100%
the great
jerk off.
evener.
If all those other things don't work, when you jerk off, immediately fixes it. Like it at the very least, it fixes it for about 4 to 5 hours.
Yeah,
You can totally make it all the way till lunch at work. Like if you eat like a late lunch at work,
Right.
fucking killing it. You know, keep the coffee flowing. You eat the lunch. You got to have a fucking like.
Are you going for lunch though? Are you gonna go greasy food
Yes.
lunch?
Yes. I always go like Fridays. I don't bring food. I go and get like Burger King or get a fucking burger.
Yeah.
And that'll fuel it for a little bit. And then as soon as you can't go anymore, it's fucking time to go home anyway.
Right.
And then, well, I got to drive about an hour to get home. So you get a little fucking time to yourself. You get fucking home.
Drink.
Drink. Drink hard.
I'm not gonna smoke today. I'm not gonna drink today. I'm gonna eat a salad.
As soon as you
Lunchtime
do an
come-
hour
yeah.
fucking home, it's like,
Yeah.
if I don't drink and smoke right now, I'm going
to die.
Yes.
Yeah. I used to do weird shit, and I probably even talked about this on.
I don't drink though. Like, I don't drink the next day.
I did at this point with mine.
I'm gonna drink tomorrow because I'm playing a show. But yes,
I used to
I'm gonna get a beer.
wake up and immediately start go to cook something. Like I'd go to the store, put some sort of fucking ingredients together, so I'm not goddamn thinking about it, and then like start making some weird shit because I only know how to make like 5 things. So it'll be like pasta and spaghetti and meatballs or something like that. A fucking meatloaf, like
Schnitzel.
it won't be anything I've got to like deal with over a pan.
Hell no.
You know,
no,
it'll be
yeah.
like something that you're making a pot
in a big
of.
pot. Yeah.
I can just walk away from. You put the ingredients and walk away.
Put it on low.
Yeah,
You're good.
And then sit there, feel miserable. Wait till about noon though. If I've got all day to be hungover,
That's a different story.
Yeah.
That's a whole different story because what I'm talking about is like you got shit to do today.
Okay.
That's my hangover cure for you got shit to do today.
yeah.
You got nothing to do? Bruh.
Yeah. Why
Get
are you
high
even
all
bitching?
day?
Yeah.
Eat fucking greasy ass food. Watch buku fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jean-Claude Van Damme movies.
Yeah.
Like, just have fucking time.
Yeah.
Like, go to sleep a couple times.
Hangover's cool whenever
It's
you don't have
fucking,
shit to do.
dude, when you ain't got shit to do, fuck
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Get crazy high.
I didn't even have kids the last time I was hungover.
Right.
So that's crazy.
That's
to even think
crazy.
of. Yeah.
What is it, 12 years this year?
2010, 14 years this year.
14. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Is it December?
Yeah, December 18th.
Nice. So gay, you remember that.
So stupid.
Look at me on December 18th.
It's easy to remember. It's 2 days after my court date.
Right.
So I drank one more time after they.
I have to write my kids' birthdays in my calendar.
Yeah, but I
But you
remember
remember
that.
your stupid shit.
Yeah. That is true, too, because I have trouble with my kids' birthdays.
But I remember.
I have trouble with my wife's birthday. I've known her for 18 years.
I got that one. That was that was not hard for me.
Okay, I did this, too. Check this out.
So it's mostly my son's because he'll be 3 this year. I've only had 3 years. I didn't know.
So your first band was called Earthset?
I think so. It might have been early bird and the worms. I think it was Earth set first. Yes.
Okay. The Earth does not set because from the moon's surface, the Earth appears to stay in nearly the same spot in the sky, meaning it doesn't rise or set like the sun does on Earth. It would remain visible through your lunar day due to the moon's locking with the Earth's atmosphere.
What's about the dark side of the moon? What's that about?
So on the other side, the moon doesn't rotate.
Yeah. You just walk away, motherfucker.
Walk away from what? You can't.
Yeah.
It's not going to set. That's you walking away.
Well,
the Earth never sets.
Here's the whole thing. It's not the Earth setting like that. It just looks like the Earth is setting.
Sounded like the Earth was setting.
It's exactly what it sounds like, because on the moon, it looks like the Earth is setting. It would look like a sunset, but the sunset is the actual Earth. It's not the whole process.
The internet says that doesn't happen.
Does it not look like the Earth is setting when it's only cut off halfway?
I don't know.
There's multiple pictures of this shit.
Nobody went to the moon, really?
That's true. That's very true. That's a lie and a half.
Anyway, after you said that about your band, I was like, does the Earth set? And like, apparently it does not.
I honestly didn't know that the moon didn't rotate. That doesn't make any sense.
Apparently it's like
It
like
just
we
constantly,
see the same
it just
side of
orbits. It doesn't. Oh, yeah. It just
Yeah.
never fucking.
Well,
So,
that's what I've heard. So if you've heard differently,
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look it up.
Either way, I will learn something from your.
That's crazy though.
Yeah.
Like that'd be cool if it didn't, because it makes sense. Like it's just in our orbit. It's like satellites don't fucking spin around. They just go around.
It's a satellite.
Exactly.
In its way.
The moon is a satellite.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I already knew that shit. So that's it. That's the answer. The fucking moon's a satellite. Satellites don't fucking spin. Facts.
That's it though. So yeah,
That's totally
I had to
it.
look
We
that
already
up,
explained it.
and whenever I found it, I was like, "Thank God, I'm gonna put this on the podcast. I'm gonna go."
Here's the
look it
thing.
up."
I don't want to have to fucking look this up, but there is a fucking thing where it's like they don't understand how painkillers work, like over-the-counter painkillers. They put things into it, but they don't understand how acetaminophen works at all. They just know what it does. They don't know why it does it, though. They understand it affects nerve centers or like pain receptors, but they don't get how, like, they don't understand how the combination of this shit makes that fucking kill pain.
But in the case with acetaminophen, it's been around long enough that we've basically been a living case study to.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is like when it came through, it was like the fucking what are the guys that came through with like the snake oil,
Right.
The shit. It would come through with that. It's a pain reliever. It would come in like an aspirin or something. It was synthesized, I guess, but they don't know. They just knew when they did this, no matter what they added to it, this was the thing that worked.
Right.
They don't know why. And that's insane to me. It's been this goddamn long, and you can look it up. I say you can look it up. I'm going to look it up.
Yeah, they figured this out like 10 years ago.
No, I think I looked it up because somebody had told me this
Right.
shit. Like somebody super fucking smart around me had told me this shit. And I looked it up, and it was like, yes, they understand the things that go into Tylenol. They understand the things that go into like ibuprofen, but they don't understand why acetaminophen does what it does to the body. Like, they just can't figure it out. It just does what it does. And then they've based it off of that for hundreds of years just because it works. It's like the penicillin thing, where it's like...
they don't know why penicillin works?
Well, they don't understand... They didn't understand penicillin. It was like... The whole reason penicillin came around was because some dude just left his shit out and it grew mold. And then he tested that, and for some reason... that was the cure-all. That was it. He didn't make it. He just fucking forgot about something, and it kind of actually fucked itself up and turned into penicillin by getting moldy and old and shitty, and then that turned into a fucking antibiotic. It's all the amoxicillin. It's the acillin thing,
It's kind of cool that just medicine and alcohol are just like the product of one thing sitting around long enough.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of interesting.
Well, that's why I like all the science stuff. You know, that's why I went into the side shit,
lab.
because it's like everything is just like a lot of the really cool stuff is just I would say like 60% of the time is just a fucking accident. You know, it's just like 100% of the time it's just them guessing. You know, and then something happens that they didn't think that was gonna happen, and it turned into a fucking crazy thing. You know, it's a thing that turned into modern medicine, you know, like into a modern antibiotic like penicillin. Or in fact, they had a fucking thing that I was learning when I was doing chemistry where they had this fucking chemical compound that women have to take when they're pregnant. It's a pill that they take to help with their, I think it's like their RH levels. But if it's switched out in its chemical compound, it's called chirality, to where like this is up here, but now it's down here. It was killing babies. They just like didn't understand that by just having this thing up here down here instead, it was causing all these fucking like infertilities and fucking miscarriages and all this kind of shit for a thing that they were supposed to be taking as like prenatal vitamins.
Oh man,
right? It's fucking nuts. Just like a little thing. Just it was supposed to be here and now it's here, and that just kills babies forever.
I guess also like whenever I was of college age, I never went to college, but whenever I was around that age, I never could figure out what I wanted to do. Like I just couldn't get it. I wanted to play music, and that was it.
Yeah.
That was it. That's all I fucking wanted to do.
I went to college way later though, you know? And when I went to college for music. I wanted to be a sound engineer. I wanted to be a music producer. I wanted to be Danny Elfman. I wanted to be Mark Mothersbaugh. I wanted to fucking produce soundtracks, and I wanted to record bands. And I knew a couple of people that were doing that, and they were like, you don't go to school for it. Like, the thing to do is go intern somewhere. I mean, you can go to school for it, but when you get out, you're not getting a job. You're not doing...
All of a sudden, you get a movie.
Right. Yeah. No, you are doing an internship. You're going to be doing the exact same thing here. Just learn how to do it and just go get an internship somewhere, because that's exactly how it works.
Yeah.
And then I started switching. It's like, well, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm already like 10 grand deep in fucking student debt right now.
I worked at a frame shop for so long. At some point, it was like 6 or 7 years in, and I just was looking around. I was like, I could fucking make some money in this fucking shit. Like if I would do it. So
on your own? Yeah.
So I was just like, I had the option whenever I started working somewhere, and it was like, I guess this is going to be my career. Like, I know that's crazy, but like,
it's not though. Like that's the thing.
I was a good 6 or 7 years into it before I made that decision though.
Right. Yeah.
But I was 10 years into it whenever I finally did it.
Right. Yeah.
But I just knew I was going to I'm eventually just going to do it, because the thing that kept me from making music at the time was I don't have the money to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I don't have the fucking money to do anything. So I was like, well, if I'm not going to get a record deal anyway,
I can just make a life.
I can make a life and actually buy some fucking music equipment or have the freedom to do that kind of thing. You
that's
know what
the
I mean?
big one. You know, that's kind of the thing with my job with this shit. It's like it doesn't pay amazingly. It pays enough now, but the scheduling. It's like I get to do this shit. I get to go to any show I want to do. It's a 9 to 5-er. It's benefits. It's fucking insurance.
Right.
It's PTO. It's it's nice.
Yeah. It's
nice.
Yeah. It's a grown-up job.
It's a grown-up fucking job. You know, it doesn't. You know, and it's part of the shit that I went to school for.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
This is the thing that we were talking about before. Thinking about things like this.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, look what the fuck, you know, it was like 6 years of fucking school to do this shit, you know?
Yeah.
But then I think about it, and it's like, well, 6 years of school to do this shit, and I get paid this?
Well, there's that, but like, also,
But you know, music, like everything really balances out.
It worked out for itself.
It always works
I paid way too much for the business I bought.
Right. That story is insane, though.
Yeah.
I have to piss, and it's so late on this thing already, but we should talk about your come up in the fucking thing, because that whole story is crazy. To me, like the amount of money that you paid in such a quick fucking time is insane to me. And just what you're doing now is so fucking cool. To have your own fucking thing like this, not not only have your own thing, it's like, what, 5-minute walk?
Yeah.
10-minute walk from your house?
10-minute walk, 3-minute drive.
In downtown fucking Mandeville? Like,
Well, there's no real
it's
downtown.
not downtown, but like, it's hub. It's
Yeah.
a fucking hub.
Yeah.
It's right there. It's the 22 exit. Like,
Yeah.
you see it. It's right next to the Dr. Skin Body and Sons or whatever the fuck. Like, that has been a landmark for fucking ever.
Yeah.
And I knew your shit, and I know that Marchand Creators thing because of my wife's last name, her maiden name. So I always saw it. Yeah.
I didn't know that was her last name.
Yeah.
I just realized
maiden.
that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Let's end it.
Yeah, let's end
I
this
gotta
shit.
piss.
Yeah.
Fuck this
All right,
stupid
guys.
shit.
Well, that was a great.
Thanks for the therapy session. Sorry
Yeah.
for cutting you off.
I don't even remember what we were talking about at some point. We were getting somewhere and we completely changed the subject.
You know what? That's how this goes.
Well, anyway, you guys subscribe again and that
like it. And we should probably say that in the beginning. I fucking mama name.
Do you hear that? Is there like are we?
Does it sound like a whole band's playing?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.